Week 16 has arrived in the NFL. The stakes are increasing with every game, especially so when division rivals collide. And we've got that. The Rams and the Seahawks from Lumen Field on Thursday night primetime. Brandon Gaudin here with Charles Davis. 3 weeks to go in the regular season. What a start to Week 16. Rams and Seahawks underway in the NFL rivalry series. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long.
Here we go. 18, Romney. Back to 60. Pat, Buffalo, 18. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, the Rams and Seahawks doing battle here. Of course, the NFL has targeted a handful of rivalries to really highlight this season. This is one of them, and with good reason. In recent history, both teams have had innovative offenses and hard-hitting defenses. You think about Russell Wilson and all he was able to accomplish under Pete Carroll. The same with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. And you throw in the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's easy to see why this has been one of the best divisions in football the last decade plus. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Little short pass here to Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
22.
Play action. Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Pulled in at the 24. Powering his way forward. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now Stafford is going to change things up.
0, 54, 0, 59.
2nd and 11. It's caught here by Adams. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Stafford. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Thielen going to go in motion right. They snap it to Stafford. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
Monday.
fourth down, Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the try here for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
18 Rattler.
First and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Seahawks at 11-3 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a loose football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 7.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Hey. 280. 50.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. This is intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler.
He'll set up a throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
14 yards. And the
Seven
Seahawks
Pirates,
first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Let's go now. 18, 60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Corum is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Hendon Hooker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, set.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Escapes the defender. They can't tackle him. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. The Seahawks 49-yard line.
Set. Get away, Lee. Hold Omaha, remove. Hey, give me radar. Hey, 54. What happened?
Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. On the
53.
Seahawks 42-yard line.
And middle.
Throwing is Stafford. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Rams first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Corum. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
0. 10. Alert. Look at
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Boye Mafe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now some motion up front. That may back this try up a bit. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. 18.
Second and 6. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And now Stafford's going to move them around.
Middle.
Here's 2nd and 8. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Thielen going to go in motion right. Here's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Adam Thielen racing to the end zone. Touchdown, LA! Adam Thielen, 94 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced. first in this runaway contest.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
60, man. 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.